After this little trip to Costco, I'm back home because I need to make 120 macarons. So we'll make like a tower, like a blue ombre tower with a layer cake at the top for a wedding on Sunday. So for that, I was thinking that would be a good idea to share that with you. So I will just show you how to make some macarons. We are going to prepare what I call the almond mixture. So for the almond mixture, you will need 200 grams of icing sugar and 200 grams of ground almond with 75 grams of egg white. When you have done the almond mixture, we are going to prepare the Italian meringue. So 75 grams of egg white and 50 grams of water plus 200 grams of granulated sugar. The idea is we are going to prepare them separately and then we are going to combine them together. So here, some of the recipe recommend to mix together, sieve together the ground almond and the icing sugar before, but normally I'm okay when I do like this directly. So you will just going to do this, right? You combine the ground almond, icing sugar and egg white without any precaution, and you stop when you get this wet texture. The almond mixture is now done. Let's do the Italian meringue. For this, we will bring this syrup to a temperature of 118-19 degrees. So you need for this a digital thermometer. While you're doing this, do not forget to whisk the egg whites. So we need to pour this syrup, the hot syrup, onto the egg white, but whisked egg white.
Maybe you can do a little bit of chemistry here and try to explain why the egg white form a white foam. To understand what's going on, we need actually to know what an egg white is made of. The common answer is actually proteins, but actually protein is only 10% of the egg white. The rest of the egg white is just water. Proteins have a lot of talent. They are made of little tiny blocks called amino acid. Just imagine a protein like a curly hair. Those long molecules are twisted and fold onto themselves. When you whisk an egg white, the quick movement of the whisk unravels the hair. The proteins. The more you whisk, the more air bubbles you're going to trap into this network. Also, you will trap the water droplets contained in the egg white. You have to stop whisking when you get thick peak. This is the secret. If the proteins are overstretched, the network becomes unstable and the water is no longer trapped in this network. You get a gritty texture.
Then you add the syrup and you continue to whisk. Important. That's it. So there is no risk of over-whisking it right now, and the syrup will cool down and we'll have a very glossy meringue. This is where you're going to add the food coloring. So for me, this is my first batch. I will make like a very dark one. And then for the next one, I will just attenuate a bit the quantity. So I use also the food coloring powder food coloring. It's more effective than the liquid one. If you want, you can also use the gel, but don't use the liquid one because you will change the consistency of the batter and your macaron will crack or will be a disaster. So the meringue now is completely cooled. So I stop whisking and you can see that it's very glossy, very ready. Okay. So now we have the Italian meringue and the almond mixture here. So we are just start to combine them together. So I'm going to show you this. The first step here is just to get rid of this extra meringue here. You tap the bowl, right? And right now you're going with a spatula you're going to, because it's quite hard, the almond mixture is quite hard, so you're going to mix without any precaution right now, okay? So just try to have like, instead of having the color of the almond, we want now like a blue color everywhere. The rest will be just to incorporate the rest of the meringue. For this you need to be careful, so I'm just adding everything in one go. But right now I'm going to fold. So we are going to fold. Next useful question is actually how and what is the exact consistency and when do I have to stop? For this, you're just looking at what I'm going to show you now. So we want a batter that is a little bit runny, but you don't go up to the ribbon. So the best way to see if it's ready, what I do is just you take a big spoon and you let it drop. You need to see something like a little like supple, but you see it's top. It's not completely, it's not the ribbon, it's just before. That is ready. I think I show you already how to pipe and how to use a piping bag. Those are from